students, welcome to Sunil's tutorial. I am Sunil Mirwani and today we will be doing this chapter called as foreign exchange arithmetics. Let's see a sum, guys. Let's assume that spot USD INR is 48.8125, 48.8175. 1 month forward is 75.25. So they've given you the swap points. 2 months forward is given to you as 135 and 185. You have to find USD INR 40 days forward. Right? Now let's see this. They've given you that, guys, spot USD INR is 48.8125, 48.8175. Now, if you look at the 1 month forward swap points, they are in descending order. If they are in descending order, that means they are at discount. If the swap points are in descending order, that means they are in discount. So less discount. Discount is 70. Make this correction, guys. This is 75 and 25. 75 and 25. Sorry. So you will get 1 month forward. If I subtract this, this is going to give me 1 month forward as 48.8050 and 48.8150. That's my 1 month forward. Next, let's see spot again. First thing you found out 1 month forward. Next, spot USD INR is 48.8125, 48.8175. 2 months forward. Now if you look at your 2 months forward swap points, they are in ascending order, 135, 185. Since the 2 months swap points are in ascending order, that means they are at a premium. So you add your premium, 135 and 185. So in that case, you will get your 2 months forward. Right? Now 2 months forward will therefore be 48.8120, 48.8220. Right? I know my 1 month forward, I know 2 months forward. I want 40 days forward. 40 days is 1 month plus 10 days. That means I need to find out my proportional forward margin. Right? Now my forward margin of second period is 135. That's my swap points for 2 months. Bid. Forward margin of first period is 75. Standard maturity of second period, 2 months, is 60 days. Standard maturity of first period, 1 month, is 30 days. Okay. Now, N. After 30 days, to get 40 days, I need 10 days more. So that is add plus 10. Fine, do we get this thing clear? Now, let's try to understand something. Now, proportional forward margin, ideally we have learned, is given by the formula forward margin of second period minus forward margin of first period upon standard maturity of second period minus standard maturity of first period into N. Right? That is the formula we've learned. Now, this is the formula you will use if both my margins are in the same direction. If both are premium or both are discount, then this is the formula to be used. But in our particular sum, one of the forward margin is at a discount and the second forward margin is at a premium. In which case, if the two forward margins are not in the same direction, that means both are neither discounts, both are nor premium, then the formula to be used is FM2 plus FM1 minus SM2 minus SM1 into M. So in that case, forward margin of the second period, that is 135 plus 75 upon 60 days minus 30 days into 10. Right? Now when you solve this, you will get this as 70. Now the question is, I have found out the proportional forward margin. Is this proportional forward margin supposed to be a premium or a discount? For which I have to look at my forward margin of the second period. If you see the forward margin of the second period, the forward margin of second period is at a premium. Hence, the proportional forward margin will also be at a premium. So depending upon whatever your proportional forward margin of second period is, your proportional forward margin will also be the same. So my 1 month forward, 1 month forward is 48.8050, 48.8150 plus proportional forward margin. Guys, why am I adding the proportional forward margin? I am adding the proportional forward margin because my forward margin of the second period is at a premium. That is the reason why I am adding. Suppose the forward margin of second period would have been at a discount, I would have subtracted this. We have this problem because one of my forward margins is at a discount and the other is at a premium, right? So this is going to be 70 and 70. You add the same amount. So therefore I'll get 40 days forward is going to be, when you add this, you will get your answer as, this is 12, 1, 8, 48, 0, 2, 2, 8, 48. So my 40 days forward is going to be this, right? 48.8120, 48.8220. Fine, do we get this in clear? Next, let's see another sum. Let's see what is the other way in which they can ask you forward margins. Suppose if they give you spot USD INR is 46.0525, 46.0575. Now, instead of giving you swap points, they are giving you spot August is 425, 475, spot September is 1050 and 1100, and spot October is 1850 and 1900, right? Find quote on 31st August, 30th September and 31st October. Now the tricky part in this sum is that they haven't told me where the initial spot is, right? But from the initial spot to August, spot August, the swap points are given to me. From the initial spot to August, the swap points are given to me. So what I'm going to do is, guys, let's see this. Spot USD INR is 46.0525, 46.0575, right? Now let's look at spot August. 425, 475. The swap points are in ascending order. Since the swap points are in ascending order, that means it is premium. So add premium. If I add premium, this is 425 and 475, in which case I will get spot on 31st August. So I will get 31st August USD INR, right? When you add this, you will get this answer as 46.0950 and 46.0975. 1050. So from whatever date, when they say spot August, that means that's the last date of August, right? A part. Start with the sum again. Spot USD INR on some date, we don't know what the date is. 46.0525, 46.0575, right? Spot September. Now let's look at spot September. You have 1050 and 1100. It is in ascending order. The swap points are in ascending order. Since the swap points are in ascending order, therefore it is going to be a premium. Since the swap points are in ascending order, it is going to be in a premium. Fine. So let's add the premium, guys. If I add the premium, premium is 1050 and 1100, right? So when I'm adding the premium for September, that means I will get my 30th September USD INR rate. 30th September USD INR rate. When you add this will come to 46.1575 and 46.1675. Fine, do we get this in here? Next, same way now. Again, you start with the same spot. Spot USD INR. We don't know what date this is. This is 46.0525, 46.0575. Fine, do we get this in here? Now, you want on 31st October. Let's look at the swap points of October. 1850, 1900. It is an ascending order. Since it is an ascending order, that means it is at a premium. So in that case, this is going to be 1850 and 1900. So in that case, I'll get 31st October USD INR. Add this will come to 46.2375 and 46.2475. So that's how, when they give you a spot of a month, that's how you find out the rates on a particular date in that month. The particular date in that month will always be the last date of that month. Fine, do we get this in here? Let's see another sum. Suppose if they give you that on 4th October 2010, spot USD INR is 45.883080. Spot October is 850 900. Spot November is 1750 and 1800, and spot December is 2680 and 2730. Right? They've asked you to find quote for 1 month 10 days and 2 months 3 days. Right? Let's see this. Now, they've given you spot on a particular date. They've given you on 4th October, they've given you the rate. So first let's write the 4th October date in the proper format. I can say that 4th October spot USD INR is 45.8830. Only the last two digits are given to you. That means this is going to be 45.8880. Right? Now when I say spot October, that means the last date of October. Right? Now let's look at spot October. 850 900. If you look at the swap points are in ascending order. Since the swap points are in ascending order, that means this is going to be premium. 850 and 900. So in that case, I will have 31st October USD INR. When you add this, you will get 31st October USD INR is 45.9680 and 45.9780. Okay. Now, I want quote for 1 month 10 days, right? From 4th October, add 1 month 10 days, right? October has 31 months 10 days. Now before that, first of all, whenever you have a quote given to you in terms of date, for payment we give 3 days extra, and those 3 days that are given extra are called as days of grace. So how will you do this? From 4th October, you first add 3 days of grace and then the time period that they've asked you, 1 month 10 days. 4th October plus 3, 7th October. 7th October, this is going to be 7th November, right? 10 days, 17th November, but October has 31 days, so this is going to be 16th November, right? So if I want the quote for 1 month 10 days, that means I want the quote on 16th November. I already know my quote on 31st October. So how many days after 31st October do I want to know my quote? I want to know 16 days after 31st October. So I need to know my proportional forward margin. Now my forward margin therefore will be between October and November. I want 16th November, guys. 16th November will be between 31st October and 30th November. So my forward margin of second period is 1750. Forward margin of first period is 850. Standard maturity of second period is 60 days. Standard maturity of first period is 30 days. Question: sir, why are you writing 30 days? Because they have given you date on 4th October. From 4th October to 31st October is not 30 days. Irrespective of whatever date they give you, we always assume that spot is from the first date of the month to the last date of the month. So instead of 4th October, had they given me say 17th October, even then I would have written standard maturity period of first standard maturity as 30 days, second standard maturity as 60 days. I already know the rate as on 31st October. I want 16th November, that means I want 16 days more, so N is going to be 16 days more. Proportional forward margin is FM2 minus FM1 upon SM2 minus SM1 into N. Question: sir, why are you putting minus in both the cases? Because if you look at your forward margin of first period, 850, 900, it is at a premium. If you look at your forward margin of the second period, 1750, 1800, again it is at premium. Since both my forward margins are in the same direction, when both the forward margins are premium or both the forward margins are discount, then this is the formula you have to use. If they are in opposite direction, wherein one forward margin is at a premium and the other is at a discount, then the formula would have been forward margin of second period plus forward margin of first period upon SM2 minus SM1. But here in this case, both are premium. That's the reason why I'm using this formula. So this is going to be 1750 minus 850 upon 60 minus 30 into 16, right? When you work this out, this comes to 480. Fine, do we get this thing clear? Now, in that case, I know my rate on 31st October USD INR. We have already found out the rate as 45.9680, 45.9780, right? Now, since both my forward margins are in premium, therefore my proportional forward margin will also be premium. My premium is 480 points, right? So on 16th November USD INR is going to be add this. When you add this, it will come to 46.0160 and 46.0260. Right? So I found out for 1 month 10 days. Now let's see how do I find out for 2 months 3 days. Now first of all, let's find out 4th October spot USD INR is 45.8830, 45.8880. They've given you spot November. Now if you look at your proportional, if you look at your swap points are in ascending order. Since they are in ascending order, that means it is going to be premium. So your premium is going to be 1750 and 1800. So in that case, I'm adding the premium for November. That means I will get my rate on 30th November. 30th November USD INR. If I add this, I will get this as 46.0580, 0580 and 46.0680. Fine, do we get this in clear? Now, let's try to get the date on which I want the quote. I want my quote on, let's see this, 2 months 3 days. Now from 4th October, right, I want 2 months 3 days. First of all, I will add 3 days of grace plus 2 months 3 days, right? 7th October, 7th November, 7th December, 10th December, but October had 31 days, therefore this is going to be 9th December, right? Do we get this in here? I already know the rate on 30th November. I want the rate on 9th December. I want to know the proportional forward margin for 9 days more. So I can say that forward margin of second period. Now 9th December is going to be between 30th November and 31st December. So my forward margin of second period is going to be my swap point of December, that is 2680. Forward margin of first period is going to be my swap point of November, that is 1750. Right? Standard maturity of second period is going to be 3 months, that is 90 days. Standard maturity of first period is going to be 2 months, that is 60 days. And after 30th November, I need 9 days more. So N is going to be 9. So my proportional forward margin is going to be FM2 minus FM1 upon SM2 minus SM1 into N. So that is going to be 2680 minus 1750 upon 90 minus 60 into 9. When you solve this, this comes to 270. So my proportional forward margin is 270. Right? Now I already know the rate on 30th November. I know the rate on 30th November USD INR. 30th November USD INR is 46.0580, 0580 and 46.0680. Right? Now since my forward margin of second period and first period both are at premium, therefore my proportional forward margin will also be at premium. So add premium. Premium, we found out proportional forward margin is 270 points. So this is going to be on 9th December USD INR is going to be, add this, when you add this, this will come to 46.0850, 46.0850 and 46.0950. Right, so that will be my quote for 9th December. Right, so do we understand how do we use proportional forward margin? Right, we'll stop this here for the day. Thank you very much.